care about opinions. Oh, your words the only foundation I stand on. Opinions, don't need their opinions. Oh no, no, no. Your words the only foundation I stand on. You made me just like you. Every step I take in your shoes. That is why I know feel tired, I know feel retire. I pull up your right, best of your design. Yeah, for your purpose, yes, you created me. For your purpose, that is why I exist. Wonderfully, beautifully made, wonderfully in your own image, wonderfully. Love my life you separate for your glory. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Makes me complete, makes me complete, makes me complete. Spirit in me makes me complete, makes me complete, makes me complete. I can't go the distance with your assistance. I know I can, know I can. I know I can, know I can. I can't go the distance with your assistance. I know I can, know I can. I know I can, know I can. I will keep second guessing myself when you put me on the spot that I dwell. Made your image on my bone, let me hear you say bone. Not by might, by your power in my life. The spirit is leading, the spirit is breathing, moving on my mind. Wonderfully, beautifully made, wonderfully in your own image, wonderfully. Lord, my life you separate for your glory. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Spirit in me makes me complete, makes me complete, makes me complete. Spirit in me makes me complete, makes me complete, makes me complete, makes me complete. Oh no, I can't go the distance with your assistance. I know I can, know I can. I know I can, know I can. I can go the distance with your assistance. I know I can, know I can. I know I can, know I can. Heavy laden, come with all your burden. Come and I will give you rest, yeah. I will take all the suffering. Come, my yoke is easy. This is greener pastures right here.
Yo, chat, what up, chat? How you guys doing? Good day, good day.
Your will, my deed, that is what I'm living for. With you in me, no reason for being lost. Everything I could need, I have within me. With you and me, my vision is plain to see. In you, I found me. In you, that's where I live. I identity. Is what you gave to me change, man. I'm a living vessel of a deity. I realized I was the one that you were calling by name. I was down in the dumps, but you love me the same. Wasn't married, it was all by your grace. Called out, I thank you, Lord, for the day. I say my prayers, thank you, Lord, for the day. I say my prayers, I give thanks to Yahweh. Your will, my deed, that is what I'm living for. With you in me, no reason for being lost. Everything I could need, I have within me. With you and me, my vision is plain to see. In you, I found me. In you, that's where I live, yeah. Your word is my illumination, guiding me through life, showing me the revelation of your kind of life. A life of peace and joy I find in you. Blind seeing again, flame walking again. Holy Spirit within, I'm walking in your will. Your will, my deed, that is what I'm living for. With you in me, no reason for being lost. Everything I could need, I have within me. With you and me, my vision is plain to see. In you, I found me. In you, that's where I live, yeah.
Yeah, first giving honor to God, to Miss Carol who had first brought me and my moms, to the church where I know I ain't been in so long. I just pray that when I call, they still pick up the phone. Yeah, with judgment coming from all angles. I'll never defend myself for approval from strangers when they don't give a damn about my kids. So you ain't gotta pray for me, just pray for them. And pray for my mama, pray for my sis. We miss my granny, we need her at times like this. To think I prayed for the world to be back open, just to lose both of my grandparents to COVID. And pray for every one of my little cousins, who was really more like sisters and brothers. I gotta thank them for sharing their dad, cause growing up, he was really all that I had. You know, growing up at a young age, my pops got deported to Jamaica. And my uncle stepped up and was the father I never had. So when I say, like, gotta thank my little cousins for sharing their dad, they really shared their dad with me. He was the father figure I never had. And he really part of the reason why I am the way I am today. And why I'm as successful as I am in this very moment. Instead of arguing on live, I should have prayed with T-Fly. I could have got straight to the point instead of letting jokes fly. I should have called Ty, cause he don't struggle with his pride. If it was up to him to push it, still be alive. So pray for me, pray for YG, pray for PC, pray for TC, pray for Reem, Ace, Jade, and Clean, India and Ty, forever be the squad. Gotta pray for Teddy, gotta pray for Lays. Big S and Lil S, I love them both the same. They're a big part of the reason why I didn't bang. And that's a big part of the reason I'm still here today. So pray for Miko and pray for LMA. Everything we done together kept our family straight. Pray for anybody rocking a 10 Summers chain. And any other homies that I didn't name. You know, it's a lot of homies I ain't naming shit, man. Pray for B-Wade, a real childhood friend. Pray for Nora, my assistant, man. Pray for Shako, the handicapped foolie. Pray for my engineer, David. We've been in this motherfucker day in, day out, blood, sweat, and tears for 5 years. Pray for my niggas, Day and Glove, man. Them niggas kept us safe so many motherfucking nights. Pray for my nigga Uno, too, man. You know, I can't do this shit without thanking that nigga K-Dot, man. He came through, swang through with the #1 right before the album drop. I ain't even need no rollout, so you gotta pray for him. Pray for Auntie Diane, Roddy, and Kiefer, too. And last but definitely not least, you gotta pray for all my kids, Kai, Connor, Cody. Most definitely gotta pray for the apple of my eye, the love of my life, Brittany. And BB McFarland, the newest addition to the family. And even if I ain't say your name, you know what's up with me. I pray to God direct my steps on this path I'm going. Give me peace of mind so that I stay focused. Give me discipline so that I keep going. To the gym even when results ain't showing. Lord, give me the faith I need to move mountains. Give me financial freedom, know that there's no accountant that's more able than you. There's no problems on this earth greater than you. And if it's your will to let me do everything that I was created to do, help me change lives, like you changed minds, like you changed moms. How could I forget how you made a millionaire out of 15 cents? With $1 in a dream, wasn't always what it seemed. Sometimes I couldn't see, but I still believed. And then you made it real, you gave me everything I need. And all I had to have was the faith of a mustard seed. So the point of this album is to have faith. No matter what field of work you in, no matter what you're doing in life, have faith in it and believe in it at all times. And especially having God in your life first. Because in a world full of the devil
Yo,
doing
chat, what
God
up,
knows
chat? How you
what,
guys doing, man?
as long as you keep God first, you'll be all right.
What's up? What's up?
I've always had the ultimate confidence.
What's up, man?
And I always strived to be the best I could be. It was instilled in me as a kid. When I was making this album, man, I went through 3 different titles and about 100 different emotions. And I just remember a conversation I had with Nip when he was doing Perfect 10. He said, man, you should name your album Faith of a Mustard Seed. And at that very moment, I didn't know exactly what he meant by it, but I knew it was something out the Bible. When I went and I did my research on what Faith of a Mustard Seed meant, it says that with the faith of a mustard seed, God would allow you to move mountains. And I feel like where I come from, I moved just about every mountain that was in my way and still moving them with the faith of God. You know, when I was young, you know, when I say first giving honor to God, to Miss Carol, who had first brought me and my mom's, you know, that was like, that's a real thing. You know, I moved from the jungles to West LA, and I met this lady named Carol. Her son was a drummer at the church, and I remember one day I seen her going to church. She's like, you want to go to church with me? And I'm like, yeah. And I went. You know, I really went because I really wanted to be the drummer, but Jermaine was always the drummer, so I never became the drummer or whatever. But I went, and I became a member of Believers Community Baptist Church. And after I went a few times and I became a real member of the church, I got baptized. And I think after that I told my mom, well, I guess my mom was at the baptized ceremony. But I asked my mom, you want to go to church? And she was like, yeah, I'll go. And my mom never stopped going to church even when I stopped. You know, so I guess that was like a sign from God. And it also brought me and my mom closer. You know, she lived by, all right, you know, I'm praying for you. You know, and I don't know, you know, my mom probably gonna be mad at me, but she used to be real bad at like cussing us out, me and my sisters and stuff, like cussing, like, get your ass in the house, you know, that type of thing. But, you know, once she went to church, it kind of like changed her for the better. You know, and it softened her up a little bit. I never told her that, but I think that was the best thing that ever happened to me and her. You know, because it was me and her. My sister moved to Atlanta with her.
All right,
husband,
chat.
so
How you guys
they had
doing,
their own
man?
family.
What's up? What's
Recently
up?
just moved them back
Welcome
to
to a brand new day here, gang. What's up? Brand new week too. How you guys doing? How's the weekend, chat? If you guys can drop some energies in the chat, that would be appreciated. Any chat, any emojis, whatever you want. Let's go. Before we do the top-down analysis, right? Drop some energies in the chat, gang. Wow. All right. Chat, you guys ready? Type ready in the chat if you guys ready for the top down analysis here. Type ready in the chat if you guys ready for the top down analysis here. Ready, let's go. Lost 35 pips today is good. Gold is not golding for me. All right, cha. Let's have a look on this monthly time frame. So the monthly, as you can see, we still have 3 days and 14 hours left, and I believe if this monthly time frame flipped bearish, this close probably doji in 3 days, right? And there is a lot of potential that this monthly time frame will grab orders up here before driving down. You need to see top wick first, steeper top wick before driving down. If this candle closed doji, right? But this candle move already 3,000 pip. And sorry, we're gonna look for the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame is still consolidating here on price, as you can see. Um, Resistance is up here, right? Your resistance is up here, even though this candle closed above the range, but you close no top wick, right? This weekly candles closed without top wick. Now, the question is if this current weekly candle trying to drive down here, because there is some support here on the lower time frame, support here in the lower time frame. So let's see if this weekly time frame reacts here before driving up, or no reaction, keep pushing down like this closure on price in 3 days and 14 hours. Right? So this, I believe this is the last candle of the month, that the last weekly candle of the month. This is going to be the decision candle in order for you where's the price going to head. Because as you can see, we break out here. If this current candle didn't push up, there's a high chance that the next weekly candles here will continue to push down further to retest the low, right? So we're gonna see like this on the next week candle, and it's open of monthly candle too. And let's drop down to the daily time frame here. So daily time frame, as you can see, you have resistance here. This is your support, and then now we're creating some structure here on the middle of the range, right? So basically, if you're creating a structure in the middle of the range, there is a high chance that um, the candle might push down here to retest some sort of support on the left hand side before driving up further, right? This happened. But if you create some structure in the middle of the range, right now, as you can see, it's consolidating on price here on the daily time frame. Now, if there's a candle close below the support, there is a high chance that tomorrow candle will pop down towards to the downside here and continue popping up, because you have still decent range to trade here on the price. This is a good range to trade. So then we want we cannot, like, we cannot predict the price is gonna head it down. But as far as I know, if we see that candle closure below the range, there is a high chance that you're gonna continue popping down towards to the downside, because you still have decent range to trade in the left hand side. It's clean range, right? So yeah, we're gonna anticipate this in the next 3 days and 14 hours on price. But right now, I believe we move a lot. We move, let's see, in the 4 hour time frame, we move 450 pips. It's almost 500 pips move on to the downside, because we have clean traffic on the left hand side here, right? This is your clean traffic. See that close below the range, even though no bottom wick, but there's a lot of volume. That's why the price pushing towards to the downside, right? So that's the 4 hour here. There's a lot of volume in 4 hour time frame. Keep moving down. The 1 hour time frame, yeah, we have moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles are closing bearish on price. 30 minutes. Now we have, this is the good thing, chat. We have clean range on the left. Now we have clean range going up here. But the question here, we have enough volume to go up further, right? To retest the high because we moved down, right? So we anticipating that if we are in the downtrend for the day with a bearish trend, now this is the low, this is the high. Now where is the next high? Probably here to push down further because in able for you to push down in one direction, you need to see lower highs, lower lows on price, right? Because right now we don't have any lower highs, lower low yet. So this is the high, lower high. This is the lower low. Where's the next lower high? Probably I don't know, probably here to continue further down, right? But we're here to see, we're here to adapt. But right now I cannot take buy here on price even though there is support because if we drop down to the 15 minutes, we're creating some sort of structure, right? So right now I'm gonna put my support here. Counter trend is really risky, but if we know the fact that we have volume into the market, we can do that counter trend. But right now we need to wait for some structure to form. I like this structure. If this candle right now we have support, right? We have support. We have support on price. So this is the support, and then the next candle pops down. So I want to see the next candle close above the range. So if that happened, we have clean traffic on the left. We're gonna trade that buys up. So that's the probability. But for the sells, I need to see some closure below the range here for sells, right? Because we still have room for sells going down here, especially in the 30 minutes time frame. And right now we are in the London session. Even though we don't have news for the day on US, but I believe there is a lot of volume today. You're gonna see some volume today because we have bank holiday yesterday, so probably the volume will come today, later on tonight. So yeah, chat. That's the top down analysis here. We're gonna look for this monthly doji closure on price. If this candle closed bearish, that's the first candle closed bearish on price, right? And we're gonna see that if the candle closed bearish on price here, close doji, we might see some move to fill the wick on the left hand side on the monthly. You will see that. And the weekly candle, probably this is the weekly candle faked out, enabled for you to push further down. This is the even though you close above, sometimes it happen, oh, it's close above, we should buy now. No, we are in the top of the range. You cannot buy here if you don't have support, even though you have support form. But this candle has a lot of volume. Where you gonna put your stops there in the lower time frame? And if you're gonna drop down to the lower time frame, you are in the middle of the range. So you need to be check on which range are you currently in. Are you on support? Are you in the resistance? Are you in the middle? If you're in the middle of the range, it's pretty top. It's really risky to trade because you are in the middle of the range. So you need to wait for some sort of market structure enable for you to sell, enable for you to take buys, right? So right now we're dropping down on price in 9 minutes, breaking the lows. The candles is big, right? No, I don't want to take impulse sell here. The candles are big, so I'm probably gonna wait for this candle to close. And yeah, still early, so yeah, waiting game here, chat. Waiting to wait. Shout out to 27 viewers. Yeah, make sure you like the stream and subs to the channel. So yeah, there you go. You popped down 40 pips already. Cool, 45 pips. I don't know if you guys are taking some impulse, but I didn't take anything here yet. I'm gonna wait for candle to close. I'm sticking with candle flip. Oh, nice. If you took sell there, you're good, brother. I believe you're up 88 pips. So W. Feel the range. Yeah, because open London Open, right? We anticipate the volume on the London Open, but you might see some reactions here. As you can see, we have support now here, support, support, support. So we might have some potentials buy for if we form some support here. Right now, if you're buying on this range, man, you clap here. That's crazy. Move 180 pips on 15 minutes candle, man. Ooh. Impulse entry again. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow. Much volume, much volume. 331 target 33. Wow. Wow. Target TP. Yeah, 3 hit already. 3 is here. 3,300 is here. So wow, too many profits today. It's 4 minutes, 5 minutes for candle to close. Still melting down here. Melting. Shout out to 33 viewers. What's up, guys? Make sure you like the stream. Can I see 20 likes in your chat? Like the stream, subs to the channel, share it with your friends, family. Volume. Very nice. Volume. Very, very nice. We cannot take buy yet because as you can see, the candles are big. So you cannot take buy, impulse buy there. Are you looking for go? Yeah. I'm gonna look for market structure first. I'm gonna look for retracement first. I'm gonna look for this to happen to retest some resistance here, and then resistance form, then gonna take sells on the next one, because right now we cannot take sells because as you can see we moved down already. We need to see some structure first. So we have high here, right? And this is the low. This is not the low, right? You need to see low and the retracement to push further down. Structure higher, high, higher, low first. We're probably gonna look for buys. Buys against a trend. But I wanna see because the candles are big, right? The candles are big. I wanna see some sort of this structure. If this candle close, the next candle close below the range, and then the next candle go back in the range like this. I'm gonna took buy above here to retest some high here. But right now, gonna wait. We gonna wait. Gonna wait. First trading day of the week, so we need to be relaxed. Don't be. Now we move, right? We have move. As you can see, guys, we have move here, right? We have volume. So right now we're gonna look. We're gonna hand the trade. We're gonna hand the trade, but we need to be patient on handing the trades because right now we don't have. I don't have any setups yet. I don't have any setup to pull the trigger. If I have any setup, I'm gonna pull the trigger. But if I don't have any setup, I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm not gonna participate on that candle. No problem. All right, for our open here. Oh no, not yet. 1 hour open. Oh, it's 12 p.m. 12 p.m. 1 hour open. No buenos. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Wow. Massive recovery here in 5 here. Holy smokes. 15 move. 84 pip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 candles close. Bearish. Nine candle close bearish. Candle close above resistance is good for impulse buy. Yeah, if the candle close above the range here, we're gonna look for buy. In 8 minutes here, 8 minutes. Chat, make sure you like the stream, subs to the channel. Five minutes for closure. Wow, move 126 pip. 126 pip move. Man. Yeah, you tap the support in 3291 here. You react. So as you can see, tap the support 3291 here. Reacted in 4. Support, tap it, reacted. We might see this pull back and push further down. 1 hour. Yeah. Big candles. Big candles. Three minutes and 30 seconds for this candle to close. Popping up towards the upside. Probably this gonna be some liquidity grabs to push further down here. We might see this. Then reacted there. Like this. Back in the range. Yeah. Gonna watch this run. Probably push further up here. The 1 hour candle are big, chap. Big. 140 pip move on 15 minutes time frame. You might see pops here on price. So if this candle pops here or pops here, we probably gonna look for sells, right? If the candles on the next candle pop up here on 3316, we probably gonna look for sell or pop up on 3319 because there's no structure yet. As you can see on 5, it keep pushing up. See the 1 keep pushing up, no structure creating on price 15. And I don't want to take buy because we move down here, right? So we're gonna take advantage of taking sells instead, right? So let's see. No closure above. W. W. 40 seconds. 40 segundo. Reacted on 3310. Resistance on 15. 5 minutes resistance. Interesting. No closure. If this 30 close above the range, yeah, we're gonna probably buy now. And we're gonna use the current candle stops here. This is the stop. Once this candle flip, we're gonna take buy advantage here or on the flip of the candle. Now we form structure on price. 5 minutes has structure now. Any close above the range is a clean. Any closure above the range here, it's clean, right? For sells, I would say right now we're in the range, and down here, no clean range. So yeah, but if this candle close bearish, yeah, I probably gonna take some sells to retest the low. Let's see, gang. Let's see. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Waiting. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. 9 minutos. Eight minutes. 8 minutes. Ja, if you have any questions, you can drop in the chat. If you have any questions. Almost retest, yeah. 4 minutes for closure. In 15 there's structure, but in 30 we probably gonna use 30 because you can see 30 close bullish, but we want to see bottom wick first before driving up. Bottom wick and then drive up. Three minutes for close. 2 minutes, chat. Shout out to 40 viewers. Chat, make sure you like the stream and subs to the channel. $40 here, chat. Lock in here, gang. Lock in here. We might have some potential buy here. So locked in, locked in, locked in. Bottom wick on price. That would be nice before flip. Fill the wick on the left. I'm waiting for the bottom wick, chat. I'm waiting for the bottom wick. Waiting for the bottom wick here. flip already. Okay, I'm gonna put buy stop here on price. Buy stop, buy limit. Once you re-break the high, we're in. So I'm gonna put buy stop there on price. So that we can use the current candle stops. All right, so I have buy limit there, chat. So let's see if we're gonna be activated here. Not yet, not yet. I'm still not activated. So buy limit there, chow, right? Once you re-break the high, that's the... Give me a second. $80 pips, man. So I'm gonna remove the buy limit here. I don't like that. I believe, yeah, you re-break the 15. So No good. Mhm. No buenos. Start to hover 3293 zone. Okay, so right now we're creating some sort of market structure here. So we're gonna wait for some candle close above for buy, right? Because as you can see, we tried that 15. Once the 15 re-break the previous candle high, that's the trade. But as you can see, didn't re-break the high. All right, so as the 30 looks clean on the price, and we anticipate that after you create a bottom wick, steeper bottom wick here, you create, then flip right, and then suddenly you hover here. Now you go back bearish. Now I put buy limit here because I know the fact that once you flip, now you create bottom wick. That's the trade. But as you can see, create a huge bottom wick, and we cannot take this buy because the stop loss is 94 pip, right? If the stops is probably 30-40 pips there, we're gonna take that. But if the stops 94, man, I cannot, I don't want to risk 94 pip on stops, so probably gonna wait for close above 3310 here before taking buys up. And for sales, impulse sales here happen already. I want to take the impulse sales here, but I'm picky with the impulse right now, right? Because as you can see, we move on price. We have big candles bullish, right? We have close 30 minutes close bullish too. So I don't want to take impulse. Impulse will work when you are up here like this. This is the impulse already. I'm gonna show you impulse. Probably this is the impulse already, because you know that you don't have any, you have clean traffic on the left that haven't filled yet, right? So if we're gonna take the impulse, so as you can see, we have clean traffic on the left hand side here. This is the clean traffic, right? If we're gonna take that impulse, we're gonna take that here on the re-break of the previous candle low. And as you can see, if we play that, boom, right? So that's the trade. But if we cannot take impulse because you feel the range already on price here, right? You feel the range already, and as you can see, time frame correlation close bullish. So no sells there. If the candle close bullish, no sells. 15 bullish, no sells. If you got the impulse there, that's your trade. But that I don't want to take that. I'm not gonna participate that because you feel the range already. So no impulse trade. Makes sense? So now we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Patience, patience. Patience. Try if you have any questions, you can drop in the chat. Still early, still 12:40 p.m. So we still have time. We still have time. Yeah, trading is 90% trade and sorry, 10% trading, 90% psychology. 9%, 90% is you. Mind game, yeah. Who took trades yesterday on the holiday? Drop in the chat. Who took trades on the holiday? Who got the trades yesterday? We still have range here that needs to fill. Mm. Any closure on 4 here might see some drop. You might see some drop here. Any closure on 4 hour, you might see drop. Boop, 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 boop. So once you tap here, once we tap once again on the support, we probably gonna take some buy here. We're gonna check if we're gonna react once again here. Probably low risk on price, and we can put the stops below here 3290 in 42 seconds. Once you tap 3293. No Benos. No bueno, no bueno, no bueno. Chad, do you guys take the trade already? Which trade? Which position? Buy or sell? How many of you guys of you take trades? Buy or sell? Who got the trade? Who got the trade? Boom, 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 boom. If this 15 close bullish, yeah, we might have some potentials. This is a good range. 51 pip range, so it's a decent range still. It's a good range. Stops 30 pip probably. Re-break of the low. Wednesday, oh, unemployment claim. Oh, Thursday, unemployment claim. Wednesday, FOMC. Wow. FOMC. 6 minutes, chat. 4 candles to close. 6 minutes. Three minutes. Close bearish. Will it continue bearish trend? Yeah, probably. But for sales, no sales for me because you have support here. Too many support on the left, and then we're heading down to the support. So yeah. All right, for our close. For our close here. Let's see. I wanna see top here 3293 once again here, and if the candles react, we probably gonna take buy. But I wanna see top one more time. No buenos. Give me a second. Waiting game, yeah, waiting game. We stuck in the range now. Waiting game. Oh. Waiting game. No clear setup, chat. No clear setup. No clear. boom, boom, boom. Pops up already. Wow, pops up. Yeah, we're tapping resistance once again. For our bottom wick, for our top wick. No buenos. 30 minutes are printing here. 30 minutes is printing. No bueno, man. Consolidating here now. Consolidating. No buenos on Tuesday. No bueno. Do, 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 do. Chat. So yeah, man. Consolidating here on 15:30. So yeah. For buys, we probably gonna monitor the zone. Once you top the zone once again for buys, once you react, we probably gonna take the buys. But yeah, probably this will take time now. 15 minutes starting to consolidate here. And if we have volume on pre NY volume, we probably didn't see this spike down towards to the downside here. If we have volume, I believe there is a lot of volume. There's a lot of volume still in the market. But right now, we're still consolidating on price. So yeah, I probably gonna call the trade on the circle if you're in the circle. So yeah, see you guys there. Probably gonna call some trades. But right now I don't have any trades today in this session. So yeah, I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Chat, we're gonna come back tomorrow, right? So I'm gonna call it the stream now. Thank you guys for coming the stream. See you guys tomorrow. So yeah, man, that's all my time today. Thank you guys for coming. Love and wisdom. Peace out, chat. See you guys tomorrow, man. Peace, peace, peace.
Yes, I did. So I packed it up and brought it back to the crib. Just a little something, show you how we live. Everybody wanna make that serious. That's that shit. So if you gon' do it just like this. Did you realize that you are a champion? You don't see just how wild the crowd is. You don't see just how fly my style is. I don't see why I need a stylist. When I shot so much I can speak Italian. I don't know, I just want it better for my kids. And I ain't saying we was from the projects, but every time I wanna lay away or deposit, my dad'd say when you see clothes, close your eyelids. We was sorta like Will Smith and his son. In the movie, I ain't talking about the rich ones. Cause every summer, he'd get some brand new hairbrain scheme to get rich from. And I don't know what he did for dope, but he'd send me back to school with a new wardrobe. And hey, I think he did when he packed it up and brought it back to the crib. Just a little something, show you how we live. Everything I wanted, man, it seems so serious. That's that shit. So if you gon' do it just like this. Did you realize that you are a champion? When it feel like living's harder than dying. For me, giving up's way harder than trying. Lauryn Hill said her heart was in Zion. I wish her heart still was in rhyming. Cause who the kids gon' listen to? Huh? I guess me if it isn't you. Last week I paid a visit to the institute. They got the dropout, keeping kids in the school. I guess I cleaned up my act like Prince do. If not for the pleasure, at least for the principle. They got the CD, then got to see me drop gems like I dropped out a PE. They used to feel invisible. Now they know they invincible. Did you